A former Department of Justice attorney who says he was told to drop the 2008 Election Day voter intimidation charges against the new Black Panther Party will testify today. He is accusing the Department of Justice of not pursuing the case for political reasons. Fox News has been covering this story since Election Day back in 2008, while other news media outlets have mostly ignored it. So why is there a lack of coverage? Joining us right now from the Media Research Center is Vice President Dan Gaynor. Good morning to you, Dan.
Good morning.
Okay. I remember we ran that soundbite of those guys outside the polling places. They were dressed in military garb, had nightsticks, and were, to some people who were there, threatening the people who were coming in to vote. How come hardly anybody has covered this story except Fox News and some people on the internet?
Well, this is exactly how the old school media lose all their credibility. I mean, Adams said this was one of the most obvious and simplest violations of federal law he encountered in his career. He left justice because he didn't find justice there. When it was a Bush administration and they were finding whistleblowers about Iraq, the media went nuts. They loved it. Sure. Now that it's this, whistleblowers going after Obama administration for tolerating voter intimidation, the networks ABC, CBS, NBC are just not there. The New York Times and Washington Post haven't had their own people write about this in 2009. They don't want to cover the Obama administration the way it needs to be covered.
Well, the fellow you were just referring to, J. Christian Adams, he was in the Department of Justice. He was so fed up with what happened, he quit. Here's a little soundbite of him with Megyn Kelly talking about the case.
What happened at the Department of Justice to get you to the point where you literally snatched defeat from the jaws of victory?
Sure. Well, I mean, what happened was, and there's been testimony, we were ordered to dismiss the case. I mean, we were told, drop the charges against the new Black Panther Party.
Who told you that?
Well, the testimony has been that Steve Rosenbaum and Loretta King, two political officials at the department, ordered the dismissal of the case. Of course, that was the first story. Eventually, it was revealed that there were more people involved.
Oh, man. And he's going to wind up being up on Capitol Hill today to testify about what he saw and what he heard. But, you know, we always go back to this, Dan Gaynor, and that is, had something like this happened during the Bush years or with any Republican in office, this would be in type that big on the front page of the New York Times.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is the entire pattern of the Obama administration media coverage. Journalists did everything they could to help Obama get elected. Then, since he's been elected, you know, the big policy initiatives he pushed, the magnificently large stimulus or the health care reform, they've been backing him up. Controversies, whether it's Van Jones or, frankly, the crisis in the Gulf, they've done everything they could to minimize, downplay, or disregard. The journalists have not done their job on the administration, and it comes down to it, they like him.
And the other problem is Eric Holder, the Attorney General, still has not explained why they dropped the case. All right, we're going to leave it there for now. Dan Gaynor, Vice President, Media Research Center, we thank you very much for joining us today from D.C. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.